Can we all have a seat from the back and everywhere? We need this middle open. And pachar par we need like jagya for kids and stuff. If you're taking the video, I understand. If you're a cheerleader, I understand. All right, ready? Good.
Jai Sarvana, everyone. My name is Nishi, and I'm going to be hosting the event tonight. So welcome to our 2023 Republic Day event. This year's topic is 75 years Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture, and achievements. The event will showcase India's accomplishments since 1947, installing a sense of pride. So let's get started. First, we'll have Rihanna play the national anthem accompanied by the piano.
Let's everyone get up for national anthem.
Let's have a round of applause for Rihanna. Okay, so this year we assigned topics to two groups. One younger kids group, which comprises of pre-K to elementary, and another group of middle school to high school. We assigned topics and shared guidelines on what to include in their speeches and presentations. So the little kids will be presenting on famous people of India, while the older group will be presenting on different achievements and inventions and ideas of India. All participants will be judged on their presentation, confidence, creativity, and stage presence. The kids have worked really hard to present their costumes, videos, presentations, and more. And there will be awards and certificates in the end. So let's get started with our first participant, Dylan, who will be presenting. Woo! Okay. You can go. Yep. And his topic is Indian Railways.
Jai Swaminarayan. Today, I will be talking about Indian Railways. What? Oh. Jai Swaminarayan. Today, I'll be talking about Indian Railways. The Indian railway system has been around for about 170 years. Indian Railways has the fourth largest rail network with 68,000 kilometers in length, and it employs 1.4 million people. Indian Railways owns 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. In 2019, before COVID hit, Indian Railways carried 8.6 billion people. Let's look at different trains and technologies that Indian Railways have. Vande Bharat trains. Vande Bharat trains are the fastest trains in India, which run from Delhi to Varanasi and Delhi to Katra since 2019. It is used to transport people in a faster and convenient way at the speed of 180 kilometers per hour. Vande Bharat trains are made from the Integral Coach Factory. Kavach system. The Kavach system mostly runs from Delhi to Mumbai since 2012. It is used to automatically make a train stop when it has sensed obstruction on the railway tracks. The Kavach system was built by Indian Railways through Research Design and Standards Organization. Electrified tracks. Electrified tracks are in Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi, and Chennai. These tracks are used for a pollution-free environment as it is an excellent alternative to fossil fuels. The electrified tracks were made from the Central Organization for Railway Electrification in India. Metro trains. There are 15 cities have metro trains in India running since 2002. They use 800 volts of electricity to run. These trains are used to transport people within the city, reducing traffic and pollution. Metro trains are made in Gujarat, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Bullet trains in India. Bullet trains in India are not running yet, but in 2026 or 2027, you will see bullet trains in Gujarat and Maharashtra. These trains, when built, will be faster than Vande Bharat trains. Bullet trains are being made in India and Japan from the use of an electrodynamic suspension system. Net zero emissions. India plans to have their trains release no carbon emissions by 2030. This means that greenhouse gases such as methane and nitrous oxide will not be going into the atmosphere, and that will help reduce global warming. The founder of the net zero emissions idea is Ken Wallace, and he has been promoting this idea throughout the world, and this has spread to India. Thank you for listening, and Jai Hind.
Okay. So next up we have Gia Patel for banking. Gia. Sorry, it's okay.
Can I start? Jai Swaminarayan everyone. મારું નામ જીયા છે અને આજે હું ઇન્ડિયાનું બેન્કિંગ સિસ્ટમ વિશે વાત કરીશ. Between 1806 to 1842, there were 3 major banks in India, created and managed by the Britishers: Bengal Presidency Bank, Madras Presidency Bank, and Bombay Presidency Bank. It was exclusive for rich people. In 1921, all these banks were consolidated to create the Imperial Bank of India. In 1949, 14 major banks in India were put under the Reserve Bank of India, also known as RBI. In 1959, the Imperial Bank of India was renamed as the State Bank of India. In 1986, 7 banks of India were nationalized. The RBI invented a new banking system called payment banks that are not able to extend credit but are also able to take restricted deposits. Loans and credit cards cannot be issued by these banks. Payment banks offer online or mobile banking as well as the ability to issue debit or ATM cards. This is helpful to the poor because it facilitates the transactions for free. Airtel Payment Bank is India's first payment institution. Another bank type is small finance banks. These banks receive deposits and lend money to all facets of society, mostly covering poor population. Thank you, Jai Swaminarayan.
Okay, next up we have Manav Amin with the missions.
Jai Swaminarayan. Bada maja mache. The Gaganyaan and Chandrayaan missions. Gaganyaan 1 and 2. Gaganyaan is an orbital vehicle. The Gaganyaan project is the main space program of the IRSO. The Gaganyaan 1 and 2 are made by the IRSO and HAL. The Gaganyaan will be designed to carry 3 people, and there will be 2 test flights. Gaganyaan 3. The Gaganyaan 3 will take place in 2024. This is the first Gaganyaan crewed mission. If this mission is successful, India will be the 4th country to send someone to space. History of Gaganyaan. Gaganyaan started in 2006. The project was commissioned in 2007 and was expected to be complete in 2024. Funding for the ISRO fell short due to the limited funding development. The mission was then revised to be in 2016. Then COVID-19 hit, and it was announced that it would take place in 2023 to 2024. Chandrayaan 1. Chandrayaan 1 took place on October 22, 2008, and ended on August 29, 2009. The mission included a lunar orbiter and impactor. The vehicle was successfully launched into orbit on November 8, 2008. The mission found that there was water on the moon. The Chandrayaan 2. The Chandrayaan 2 took place on July 22, 2019. Chandrayaan was launched from the second launch pad at Satish Dhawan Space Center. The main objective was to map the location and abundance of lunar water. This objective was not reached because loss of control during launch. The Chandrayaan program, also known as the Indian Lunar Exploration, was an ongoing series of space missions. Director S. Soma stated that there will be a Chandrayaan 3 mission. The Chandrayaan 3 is expected to launch in 2023. Chalo, apne badda pradna kariye, India emne mission accomplish kariye. Jai Hind!
Next up we have Vedant Modi with Leader in Pharmacy.
Jai Swaminarayan. The company that is leading pharmacy in India is Sun Pharmaceutical Industries. The person who founded Sun Pharmaceutical Industries is Dilip Sanghvi. Dilip Sanghvi was born on October 1st, 1995 in Amreli, Gujarat. Sanghvi earned a Bachelor of Commerce degree from University of Calcutta. Dilip Sanghvi is an Indian billionaire businessman and one of the country's richest people. The government of India awarded him the civilian honor of Padma Shri in 2016. His parents are Shantilan N. Sanghvi and Kumud S. Sanghvi. Dilip used to assist his father in wholesale generic drugs business in Kolkata. He eventually got the idea to establish a business through which he could manufacture his own drugs, rather selling other products. The company was founded in 1983. It made more than $5 billion in global revenue. It is the 4th largest generic pharmaceutical company worldwide. Dilip started the company in Kolkata, India. The company is selling over 2,000 products. Sun Pharmaceutical Industries made a big impact on India by providing India with the vaccines that they need to stay healthy. It also helped India when COVID hit. It also helped India when COVID hit. When COVID hit India, the company provided India with vaccines to stay safe from COVID. Jai Swaminarayan.
Next up, we have Arjun with G20 leadership.
જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. મારું નામ અર્જુન છે અને આજે હું G20 સમિટ વિશે વાત કરીશ. G20 આ ઇન્ટરનેશનલ દેશોનું ગ્રુપ છે જે 19 દેશો અને યુરોપિયન યુનિયન. The G20 ગ્રુપ મોટા ગ્લોબલ ઇકોનોમી પ્રોબ્લેમ સોલ્વ માટે કામ કરે છે, જેમ કે ક્લાઇમેટ ચેન્જ માઇટેશન, ફાઇનાન્શિયલ સ્ટેબિલિટી અને સસ્ટેનેબલ ડેવલપમેન્ટ. The G20 દુનિયાનું 2/3 population બનાવે છે અને 85% of the global GDP. આ ગ્રુપ 1999માં બનાવ્યું હતું અને ફર્સ્ટ લીડર્સ મીટિંગ 2008માં કરી હતી. આ બધા દેશો G20ના ગ્રુપમાં આવે છે. Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, South Korea, Turkey, the UK, and the US, under the European Union. G20 was formed on September 26, 1999, due to the wake of the Asian financial crisis and several others. The forum was also created to unite finance ministers and central bankers of the strongest 20 of the world's most established countries and economies. The first G20 summit was held in Washington, D.C. to discuss financial markets and the world's economy. આ વર્ષે G20 summit તારીખ December 1st, 2022 to November 30th, 2023 ભારતના રાખવામાં આવ્યું છે અને માટે ભારતમાં વડાપ્રધાન નરેન્દ્ર મોદીના થેન્કફુલ છે. આખા વર્ષની મીટિંગો ભારતના જુદા જુદા ભાગોમાં રાખવામાં આવી છે. આ બ્રાની દુનિયાના લીડરને બતાવે છે ભારતનો વિકાસ અને સુંદરતા. Narendra Modi gave the theme of India's G20 presidency. It is one earth, one family, and one future. Narendra Modi આ વર્ષે G20 થીમનું નામ એક પૃથ્વી, એક કુટુંબ, એક બદવિશ્વ રાખ્યું છે. Just like આપણા લેસીનું પાટુસવની થીમ હતી વાસુદેવ કુટુંબકમ. જય સ્વામિનારાયણ.
Okay, next up we have Keshav with India's economy.
જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. મારું નામ કેશવ છે. Today I'll be learning Today I'll be talking about India's economy. Last year, India's economy surpassed the UK's, making it rank the 5th largest economy in the world. India is the fastest growing economy in the world, having a 5.5 average GDP growth over the past decade. In 2029, India is expected to surpass Japan and Germany's GDP. Thanks to global trends and key investments the country has made in technology and energy, India's economy is growing at a fast rate. If India keeps this rate, their GDP could more than double by 2031. Before the British ruled India, India had one of the largest economies of any region in the world. However, the British decided to root and rule India for almost 200 years. A study shows that they stole nearly $45 trillion from India. But today, India still has a bigger economy than the UK, even after being looted and ruled. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Jai Sanan and Jai Hind.
Next, we have Devani with nuclear submarines.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Devani Patel, and I'm going to be talking about nuclear submarines. India's independence. For 89 years, India was under the British rule. The British used the land to gain resources like gold and spices. India was tired of the British threatening their culture, so they fought back. India achieved independence from the British on August 15, 1947. The Indian Constitution came to effect on January 26, 1950, which we celebrate as the Republic Day. Nuclear submarines. After the British rule was broken, India built back up and they built their first nuclear submarine. A nuclear submarine is a submarine powered by a nuclear reactor. The first nuclear submarine that was designed and built in India was the INS Aharit. It was launched on July 26, 2009. The Aharit was built under the Advanced Technology Vessel ATV project at the Shipbuilding Center in the port city of Visakhapatnam. It was located in Visakhapatnam. This 6,000-ton vessel was built by the Navy Shipbuilding Center, and the operators were the Indian Navy. History of nuclear submarines in the Indian Navy. Let's talk about the Indian submarine history. The Indian Navy acquired its first submarine in 1967 from the Soviet Union. In 1968, Indian Navy engineers were sent for training in nuclear science. In 1976, naval engineers were assigned to work on nuclear propulsion at the Papa Atomic Research Center in Visakhapatnam. Russia was the main source for technology for the nuclear submarine project. Summary. In February 2015, India's government approved construction for 4 nuclear-powered attack submarines, 2 of which have already been launched. India is the 6th country after US, Russia, France, China, and UK that possess nuclear submarines. Finally, nuclear-powered submarines add to the future security of India against any perceived threat. This is how India's first nuclear submarine looked like. Thank you.
Okay, so we had 6 older kids present, and now we'll be having all our little kids be presenting. So if you guys can just line up like we practiced before. Suhani, Rindan, Anya, Niyam, Parthi, Hetvi, Sankop, Sanat, Vishwa, Devik, Prisha, Sia, Yug. Guys, in the same order. Good job. 4 is Niyam. 4 is Niyam.
5. instead of coming here, we're going to walk over there and present, okay? બધાને information મળે છે and everyone understands. This is amazing, right? 75 years. Yeah, India deserves a clap. I know we all have been waiting to clap at every single sentence and we just don't want to disturb the kids. But this is amazing. Like, I can't, it's amazing. All right, so now let's give a big round of applause to our younger crowd. They're dressed so nicely. Okay, so we're gonna go one by one.
Okay. So first up, we have Suhani, and she will be presenting on Yogi Adityanath.
Jai Swaminarayan. I am Suhani Patadia as Yogi Adityanath. Introduction. I was born in 1972 and I am 50 years old and I have 7 siblings. My real name is Ajay Singh Bisht, but people call me Yogi Adityanath because I am a Hindu monk. My father was a forest ranger. I am the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh since 2017. Achievements. I have lowered crime by 80% in my state. In 2017, as a Chief Minister, I forgave loans for poor farmers. I helped Samsung open the world's largest factory in my state. I am against religious conversions and strongly believe in Hindu religion. Love for animals. I love animals and I am against animal suffering. I have closed more than 50% of the slaughterhouses, saving many animals. Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Hind.
So I'm sure you guys understood we were talking about India's achievements and now we have switched over to personalities of famous Indian.
Okay. So next up we have Ridan as Atal Bihari.
Atal Bihari Bajpai.
Jai Swaminarayan. I forgot.
My name is Ridan Patadia. My topic is Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He was a former Prime Minister of India.
He was a former Prime Minister of India. He was born on the 25th December, Christmas Day. He was a co-founder of Bharatiya Janata Party. He was an Indian politician and statesman. He was a senior leader and statesman.
Good job.
Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Okay, next up we have Anya as Narendra Modi.
जय स्वामीनारायण भाइयों और बहनों મારું નામ નરેન્દ્ર મોદી છે મારું પપ્પા એમ મમ્મીનું નામ દામોદર હીરાબા છે હું 72 years old છું મારી birthday September 17, 1950 છે Uvernaganochu, Ugudrad no longest chief minister Ato, Ugudrad no 14th prime minister Chu, Mane yoga karna no game che. Chilivat mitro beti bachao beti padhao. Jai Hind.
Okay, next up we have Niyam as Savitri Bai Kanolkar.
Jai Swaminarayan. Maru naam Niyam che. My person is Savitri Bai Kanolkar. She was born on July 20, 1913. Savitri designed the Paramveer Chakra, India's highest military award for bravery. Paramveer Chakra means wheel of the ultimate brave. Thank you.
Next up we have Parthi as Danopant Thengadi ji.
સર્વે હરિભક્તોને પાર્ટી પટેલના જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. આજે હું દત્તોપંત થેંગડીજીના વિશે બોલીશ. Dattopant Thengdiji was founder of many organizations such as Bharatiya Kisan Sangh, ABVP and Bharatiya Marchu Sangh. Dattopant Thengdiji RSSના મેમ્બર બી હતા. આપણે એના જીવનમાંથી એ જ શીખવાનું છે કે આપણે આપણો હિન્દુ ધર્મ ક્યારે બી છોડવો ના જોઈએ. થેન્ક યુ. ભારત માતા કી જય.
Okay. Up next we have Hetvi as Hariprasad Chaurasia.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Hitvi Patel. Today I will tell you about a great musician named Hariprasad Chaurasia who plays Basuri. He was born on July 1st, 1938 in Prayag, India. His father wanted him to become a wrestler, but he wanted to become a musician. He started learning music at his friend's house. At the age of 15, he started learning vocal music. He switched up to playing the flute and worked as a composer and performer. He got a Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan award. He composed music for different movies. He contributed amazing classical music to society. Jai Swaminarayan. Thank you.
Next up is Sankop as Pundit Kishan Maharaj.
Jai Swaminarayan. Namaste. Today I'm going to talk about a famous tabla player named Pandit Kishan Maharaj. Pandit Kishan Maharaj was an Indian tabla player who belonged to the Banaras Gharana of Hinduism, Hindustani classical music. He was born on September 3rd, 1923. By the time he was 11, only 11, Kishan Maharaj began performing in concerts. Within a few years, Kishan Maharaj was sharing the stage with stalwarts like Omkar Nath Thakur, Bhim Sen Joshi, Ravi Shankar, Girija Devi, Sitara Devi, and many others. Maharaj had the ability to play with any instrument and even dance. Now we are going to listen to Pandit Kishan Maharaj playing with Pandit Ravi Shankar for 2 minutes. Dhanyavad.
Next up, we have Sanat as Shiv Nadar.
Jason, when you hear of IT billionaire philanthropist, who do you think of? Bill Gates? Bruh, think again. I am Shiv Nadar and I'm an IT billionaire philanthropist of India. I pioneered the computing and IT industry of India, but more importantly, I believe in the power of education as a mighty tool for transformation. In 1945, I was born in a humble home in Tamil Nadu. In 1966, I graduated from PSD College of Technology with a degree in electrical engineering. In 1967, I started my career at DCM Management Trainee System. In 1976, I started my company called Microcrop Limited with 5 friends in a small daily rooftop room, manufacturing IT hardware and microprocessors. In August 11th, 1976, my IT company was renamed to Hindustan Computers Limited HCL, credited with many innovations, including India's first 8-bit microprocessor computer to market, which, by the way, was 3 years ahead of the first IBM PC and Apple. In 2022, the HCM Group made $12 billion in yearly revenue, with over 222,000 employees over 60 countries, specializing. It provided a range of IT services. As of 2023, I'm listed as the 3rd richest man in India, and net worth estimated as $26 billion. I'm rich. My vision has guided to sustained philanthropy for long-term and high-impact transformation. In 1981, I helped to fund NIIT to create a pipeline of IT skilled graduates in India. In 1994, I created the Shiv Nadar Foundation, which supports a spectrum of education-related causes in India. My vision is to create an equitable, merit-based society by empowering individuals through education, causing lasting impact for potent transformation for generations to come. I donated over $1.1 billion through the foundation, directly impacting over 36,000 students. I'm ranked as the 3rd donor in charity in India. These are the schools and universities that our foundation has established. Over the decades, I received many awards and accolades. Most noticeable, in 2008, I received the Padma Bhushan from the President of India, one of India's highest civilian honors for contributions in business, the IT industry, and philanthropy in India and across the globe. Education is and will be the most powerful tool for individual and social change, and we must do all it takes to facilitate it. Vande Mataram, Jason.
Okay. Next up, we have Vishwa as Subbu Lakshmi.
Jai Swaminarayan. Jai Swaminarayan. MS Subbulakshmi by Vishwa Modi. About MS Subbulakshmi. She was born on September 16, 1960 in Madurai, India. She is an Indian singer. Her parents are Sammukavadevar Amal and Subramania Iyer. She was in 6 Indian movies. She died on December 11, 2004 in Chennai, India. Some awards she earned. She was the first musician ever to be awarded in the Bharat Ratna. She was the first Indian musician to receive the Raman Magsaysay Award in 1974. She won the Padma Bhushan in 1954. She won the Sangeet Natak Akadam Award in 1956. She won the Sangeeta Kalanidhi in 1968. Subbu Lakshmi was on a 2005 stamp of India. Thank you for watching. Jai Swaminarayan.
Okay, next we have Devik as Baba Ramdev. Oh.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Devik Patel and I'll be telling you about Baba Ramdev. Some of his history was Baba Ramdev was born on December 25th, 1965. His parents' names are Gulabu Devi and Ramnivas Yadav. He studied till 8th grade and much of his education was done in Kalwa Gurukul. From a young age, he was interested in yoga and went on to join Arya Gurukul in Kanpur, where he studied Sanskrit, Indian scriptures, and yoga. Achievements. Ramdev Baba established Divya Yoga Mandir Trust in 1995 in order to promote yoga. Ramdev Baba began appearing on TV shows as a yoga guru in 2002. He co-founded Patanjali Ayurved and it's not on the Impact on society. Baba Ramdev brought back yoga and Ayurveda back in society when people were forgetting about it. Jai Swaminarayan.
Next up, we have Prisha as Anandra Maharindra.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Prisha and I'll be presenting on Anand Mahindra. Anand Gopal Mahindra is an Indian billionaire businessman and the chairman of Mahindra Group, a Mumbai-based business. The company is known for producing off-road vehicle and agriculture tractors in India. He is the son of late Harsh Mahindra and Indira Mahindra. In 1977, he pursued a graduate degree at Harvard College, Cambridge, Massachusetts. When, where, and what? He was born on May 1st, 1955. He was born in Mumbai, India, and he is 67 years old. Some of Anand Mahindra's achievements are Rajiv Gandhi Award for Outstanding Contribution in the Business Field 2004, Person of the Year Award for the Auto Monitor 2005, Leadership Award from the American India Foundation 2005, Most Inspiring Corporate Leader of the Year Award 2008 to 2009, Entrepreneur of the Title by Forbes 2013, and many more. Leading us to the end is the impact on society. The social and environmental impact of the Mahindra Group and AF21 is about $4 billion. Anand founded Project Nanhi Kali, a program that aims to provide underprivileged girls across India access to high quality education, which has reached 310,000 girls over the last 2 decades. Anand Mahindra is a co-founder of Nandini Dinon, India's largest safe drinking water. Thank you, Jay Swaminarayan.
Next up, we have Sia as Mukesh Ambani.
Mukesh Ambani by Sia. Mukesh Ambani by Sia. Mukesh Dhirubhai Ambani is an Indian billionaire businessman, chairman of Reliance Industries. Net is worth around 93.8 billion. Asian's second richest person and 10th richest person in the world. Wife Nita Ambani, family of 3 children. Schooling in Mumbai. Chemical engineer from I don't know. I don't know the word. Can go.
This one? Institute
of Chemical Engineering. Enrolled for MBA in Stanford University, but later dropped out to help his father in business. He is living in Mumbai, owns one of the expensive houses in the world, worth about $2 billion. The house is named Antilia. It's 27 stories, building with 3 helipads, 168 cars, garage, a theater, gardens, swimming pool, spa, temple, and snow room. These are some examples of the companies. Thank you.
Next up, we have Yug as a famous cricketer.
Yes, Swaminarayan. तब खबर છે હું આજે ઇન્ડિયન ક્રિકેટરનો રોલ પ્લે કરું છું. ઓકે ચલો હું તમને થોડાક હિન્ટ આપું. મારું બીજું નામ કેપ્ટન કુલ છે અને
હું ફેમસ છું મારા હેલિકોપ્ટર શોટ માટે. હવે કોઈ ગેસ કરી શકશે? Yes, you're right. Don't SM Dhoni. Yeah, MS. MS Dhoni ઇન્ડિયાને સેકન્ડ વર્લ્ડ કપ વિન કરાયું હતું 28 years પછી. અને હોપફુલી this year ઇન્ડિયાની ટીમ ઇન્ડિયાને થર્ડ વર્લ્ડ કપ વિન કરાવે. જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. થેન્ક યુ.
Let's give one more round of applause to all these little kids over here. Now, a surprise song Arvind uncle is going to sing for us. He practiced over and over again. We know how good of a singer he is, right? But he still practiced. So he shows us how dedicated he is.
પહેલાં તો બધા જે નાના નાના ભૂલકા હોય સરસ મજાનો કાર્યક્રમ અહીં રજૂ કરી રહ્યા છે. અહીં આવીને કંઈ પણ બોલવું અને રજૂ કરવું એ બહુ જ મોટો પથ્થર ઉપાડવા જેવું કામ હોય છે એકચ્યુઅલી. પણ ખરેખર આ છોકરાઓ અહીં આવીને જે આરામથી બોલી શકે છે એમણે ફરીથી તાળીઓથી આપણે વધાવીએ. બહુ સરસ. છોકરાઓનું જોઈને મને પણ એમ થયું કે અમે પણ એક વડીલોના પ્રતિનિધિ તરીકે આજે 26મી જાન્યુઆરીએ એક દેશભક્તિનું ગીત મેં મ્યુઝિક ડાયરેક્ટ કેરિયોકેમાંથી લેવા પ્રયત્ન કર્યો છે. 100% કદાચ મેચ ન પણ થાય પણ ટ્રાય કર્યો છે. મેં બહુ જ પ્રેક્ટિસ કરી છે. સો યા
Uncle, that was amazing. So let's go away from being emotional to being proud of India and to the next chapter of our show.
So now we'll be having 6 more older kids. Richa, she'll be presenting on the Tejas aircraft.
So the HAL Tejas aircraft, or the HAL Tejas aircraft, is a huge advancement and accomplishment for the Indian Air Force and India as a country in general. So what the Tejas aircraft is, it's a multiple role fighter aircraft, and it is the most advanced aircraft in India's Air Force at the moment. And this is because it masters the perfect balance of speed and weight. It's really light and really fast for its size. And this gives it incredible operation capability in all of India's battles and projects that it does. Like I said before, it was invented by HAL, the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and more about how it was more about its construction and production. It was developed from the light combat aircraft, the LCA, in 1980, and its first ever flight was January 4, 2001. Before 2003, the Indian government didn't realize how capable and how important the Tejas aircraft would be, but when they did realize that, they then referred the LCA to the Tejas aircraft in 2003. Currently, there are 3 different models of the Tejas aircraft being made. There's the Tejas Mark 1, the Tejas Mark 2, and the trainer variant. Basically, the difference between these are just the engine and their different capabilities, but the main point of the Tejas, which is the perfect ratio of speed and weight, is still in all 3 Tejases. The Tejas aircraft is a really important part of India, so there are only 16 of them being made per year to make sure that all the parts are working completely and the Tejas aircraft is satisfactory for the Air Force. But all inventions are not perfect without having its trials, errors, and delays. So one of the first trials, errors, and delays of the Tejas aircraft was when the Indian Air Force, or the IAF, planned to put them in use in 1994, but then they couldn't because of missed deadlines and delays, whether that be with the sanctions put into place by the US, or the engine production, or just not being taken seriously enough. All these delays almost pushed back the project 2 decades. Some more information about the Tejas aircraft is that the max speed is 1,370 miles per hour, while its weight is 14,330 pounds, which, like I said before, the ratio of the speed and weight. The range is around 1,862 miles, while its altitude reaches to about 52,000 feet. A lot of the credit goes to the chief designer and program director of the Tejas aircraft, which is Kota Harinarayana. And the countries interested in the Tejas aircraft is the US, Australia, Argentina, Egypt, and a lot more. The Tejas aircraft is an amazing accomplishment for the Indian government, and I know that it'll help India a lot in the future to come. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.
Next up, we have Prisha with nuclear power.
Jai Swaminarayan, everyone. My name is Prisha, and today I will be telling you about nuclear power in India. In 1996, Atal Bihari Vajpayee became Prime Minister, and he wanted to turn India into a nuclear country. He asked his private secretary, Shakti Sinha, to locate Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam so they could start planning. However, before they could start planning, Vajpayee's government fell in 13 days, and the 2 leaders who followed him, H.D. Deve Gowda and I.K. Gujral, didn't bother with the program. In March 1998, the BJP party was re-elected, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee became Prime Minister again. On April 8th, he gave R. Chidambaram and APJ Abdul Kalam approval for the test. Vajpayee and his principal secretary, Brijesh Mishra, controlled the whole operation from the Prime Minister's office, and it was conducted in such high secrecy that nobody knew about it except Home Minister L.K. Advani. In May 1998, the team arrived in Pokhran to start preparing for the tests. They operated at night to avoid the US spy satellites and drilled a tunnel only when these satellites turned the other way. The team also wore army uniforms to disguise themselves, and the nuclear devices were flown in from all over the country to avoid suspicion. On May 11, 1998, India tested 3 devices: a thermonuclear device called Shakti-1, a fission device, Shakti-2, and a subkiloton device, Shakti-3. Then, on May 13th, India detonated 2 more subkiloton devices, Shakti-4 and Shakti-5. Before the nuclear test succeeded, there were many tries. The first attempt was in 1974 when Indira Gandhi was Prime Minister. They successfully tested 1 nuclear device and were stopped by the UN Security Council. Many people tried over the next 2 decades, but the most notable attempt was by P.V. Narasimha Rao, who approved an attempt in 1995. He stopped after the CIA detected suspicious movement at Pokhran. A year later, he tried again, and it was put on hold because of a call from the CIA, and then they finally succeeded in 1998. Thank you, and Jai Swaminarayan.
Next up, we have Ravi with Medical Tourism Hub of India.
જય સ્વામિનારાયણ બધા મજામાં સારું ડૉક્ટર હવે આવી ગઈ તો કશું અપોઇન્ટમેન્ટ જોઈતો હોય તો હું આવી ગયો So today I'm going to be talking about Medical Tourism Hub by Ravi Soni. So where it's located. Medical Tourism Hub of India, located in Chennai, has been termed as India's health capital and has over 150 patients per day. Chennai attracts around 45% health tourists from abroad arriving in the country, 30% to 40% of domestic health tourists. What is being used for? This covers a range of medical services, but most often surgeries, dental care, cosmetic surgery, elective surgery, and fertility treatment. Most people visit India for a variety of healthcare needs, including cancer treatments, transplants, and cardiac surgery. What's the importance? So if you look at the chart over there, the importance is low cost, rich cultural heritage, personal services, world-class quality, and less waiting time. Who invented it? The development of Indian tourism industry began in the 19th century, where the Sir John Sargent Committee was established in 1945 to promote and develop Indian tourism. He was born in January 12, 1856 through April 14, 1925. What are some challenges and errors? Some challenges and errors were language barriers, brain drain, lack of infrastructure, lack of professionalism, difficulties in promotion, and legal problems. Happy Republic Day.
Next up, we have Radhika with electric vehicles.
Tata Nexon. Sorry, Tata Nexon. Okay. So Tata Nexon Motors is one of the rising electric vehicle companies currently in India, and it has many features. So the Nexon EV, it supports Tata's new Ziptron powertrain, which utilizes a permanent magnet AC motor that develops 129 PC of power and 245 Nm of torque. It draws power from a 30.2 kWh battery pack. Tata has a range of more than 300 kilometers on a single charge for the Nexon EV. So Tesla versus Tata. The California-based EV, if you don't know what EV means, it's electric vehicle, distributor run by Elon Musk, dubbed as the Thomas Edison of our time, has adapted a simple strategy. So he builds high-end, low-volume EVs now, and with the money he makes, he subsides mass production models tomorrow. So Tata, on the other hand, has a wealth of experience in building made-for-the-masses vehicles in its home turf, India, our country. It's endowed with software skills, industrial power, and competitive labor costs. So the 30.2 kWh battery. So Nexon's battery is IP67 certified. So Tata states that the battery has been rigorously tested over 1 million kilometers and is designed to operate under extreme ambient conditions. So the battery has a high-density, liquid-cooled battery pack, which is meant for the Indian conditions because it's usually way hotter there than it is here. So the battery pack follows a skateboard design. So it placed underneath the body, which gives the Nexon and SUV a center of gravity, comparable to that of a sedan, improving stability and handling on winding roads. It also comes with a Harman infotainment system and supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So the price. So the price of the 300 kilometer range Tata Nexon EV is around US $2,100. So, and also carries out a Jaguar Land Rover brand and has a wealth of experience in building affordable ICE vehicles. And the interior of the car, as you can see, is also really nice. So the charging. Nexon EV charging options include fast charging, which delivers up to an 80% charge in just an hour. And the regular charging, using any 15 amp plug point, takes up around 8 hours to get to 100% charge. Thank you, and Happy Republic Day.
Next up, we have Shalin with agriculture.
Jay Sonat. My name is Sean, and my topic's agriculture. Largest agriculture food basket before India. India has been the largest exporter for foods, spices, and herbs. I'm pretty sure you all know that by now. But this hasn't always been the case. India has done a lot of progress ever since their independence from the British in 1947. India before its independence had not earned this name. The United States used to rule this market. This was because India did not have the resources to transfer their goods outside of a certain area. This had restrained India from having such a successful run at agriculture. How did India become the largest food exporter? After independence, India has progressed a lot. This has been due to many reasons. One of the most important reasons is because of India having a large amount of population which lives in towns and villages whose main business is farming. Another reason is because of India being a vast farming land, the Green Revolution helped farmers a lot to increase their production. For example, rice production has increased multiple times today, and India grows more than 50% of world rice, being the largest exporter. How has India progressed ever since their independence? India has progressed a lot ever since their independence. Not only do they produce and export almost 50% of world rice in the entire world, India controls almost 20% of all food and resources in the entire world. Agriculture itself contributes to almost 25% of India's GDP. India's large variety of agricultural resources has helped India prosper both economically and socially. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Next, we have Kaya with the development model of Modi ji.
The development model of Modi ji by Kaya Amin. The beginning of the development. In many ways, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's representation of Kashi as its MP is exceptional. Many people have referred to Kashi as the center of Indian culture, history, and heritage. However, for a very long time, the significance of the city was never given the kind of attention it deserves. When Prime Minister Narendra Modi began representing Kashi, everything changed. Cities associated with the development. The sister cities arrangement that Japan's Kashi and Kyoto have with one another goes just beyond words on a piece of paper. Instead, it links cities that really embody their respective country spirits. In fact, the Japanese have discussed how they developed Kyoto while preserving its unique culture and flavor, and they have collaborated with PM Modi to give Kashi its due. The exclusive Rudrakash International Convention Center has risen in Kashi is one shining illustration of this collaboration. When and how it was started. The Pradhan Mantri Matru Vadana Yajana, a direct benefit transfer for pregnant women and breastfeeding mothers, was introduced by the government in 2017 to address their increased nutritional demands and partially make up for lost wages. The program reached 1 crore enrollees in FY 2019 to 2020, marking a great achievement. The trials and errors. While programs promoting nutrition, health, and education have helped to lay a solid basis for women leaders, the government has also advanced efforts to build an environment that supports women empowerment. Women's financial inclusion has been a major topic of focus, and the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana scheme has been essential in achieving this goal. Over 18 crore women now have access to official banking and other financial services for the first time, both in urban and rural areas. How the development impacted the future of India. Women have gained the ability to lead and play a significant role in the development of New India through improved access of basic amenities, focused investments in employment and skill development, and progressive laws. The Prime Minister's groundbreaking vision in this area has made women the driving force behind our country's development path. Thank you, and Jai Swaminarayan, everybody.
We all know what that means. All right, we have a really great dance program by all our kids. So everybody, let's get into our positions.
पम 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 ये देश है वीर जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश का यारो, इस देश का यारो क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना। पम 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 मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून हिंदुस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। पम पम पम
हर करम अपना करेंगे ऐ वतन तेरे लिए,
गिर लिया है जहाँ भी देंगे ऐ वतन तेरे लिए। पम 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 आजा आजा जिंदू शामियाने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमान के तले, जय हो चक दे इंडिया, चक दे इंडिया। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम, सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम, सस्ते श्यामला मातरम। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम।
ये दुनिया
एक दुल्हन, ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, I love my India, ये मेरा इंडिया। हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल भर जानी, जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी। फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, रंग दे रंग दे रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे। माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम, वंदे आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम।
देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला।
झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा, विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा। हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा।
Keep on clapping. Jai Hind.
Now the rest of the older kids will be presenting. So Nidhi will be presenting on the crime control model of Yogi Ji.
Yeah. Stay right here. Right here. Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Nidhi Patel, and I'm going to talk about the crime control model of Yogi Ji. So some background information about him is that he is a fire banned politician from Kalupur. At the age of 22, he became a monk. He resigned from MP post after he was elected as chief minister. Some fun facts about Yogi Ji is he's the chief editor of Hindu Weekly and first monk to become a chief minister of Uttar Pradesh. So what is his political timeline? From 1998 to 1999, he served as the member of Standing Committee on Food and Civil Supplies. From 1998 to 2014, he was elected to Lok Sabha. He did 5 terms. In 2015, he served as a member of General Purpose Committee. In 2017, he resigned from Lok Sabha and was elected as a chief minister of Uttar Pradesh. In 2022, he was re-elected again as the chief minister. So what was the problem in the beginning that led Yogi Ji wanting to control crime? Well, Uttar Pradesh was #1 in crime during 2012. Crime and overall violence was happening day to day and was getting worse by the minute. It got to a point where they had to call the army to control riots because the police wasn't able to. UP had been a case of a badly governed state where criminals opened ruled areas, law and order was broken with ineffective policies, riots, illegally land grabbing, and corruption was happening every day that made citizens feel unsafe. There's one. Okay. So what did Yogi Ji do? His first priority was setting things right. He announced a month after becoming the chief minister, if you commit a crime, you'll be knocked off. Meaning if you committed a crime, you'll be punished no matter what your status is. He ensured that the safety and security of the people and crimes are kept in check. By doing so, he empowered police to hunt down and arrest criminals. Any political leaders who had grabbed land and wrongfully influenced the police were put behind bars. Within 2 years, there was a major difference with crimes, being reduced by 80%. About 1 point luck, additional police were hired and trained, and the state started operating in the manner needed. As you can see, he helped restore peace and establish a safe society for the people. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Next up, we have Abhi with the cheapest data in India.
Yeah, so that was my costume I broke. Just Swaminarayan, everyone. Alright, my name is Abhi, and today I'm going to be presenting about the cheapest prepaid data plan available in Bharat. Next slide. Next slide, please. Next slide. Alright, so before we begin, we must know what data and telecom services are. Well, data and telecom communication services are services that allow our phones to work, whether it be making phone calls, making messages, going through internet, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, and others of the sort, all rely on these services to perform the way they do. Next slide. So, which is the cheapest plan available in India? This plan is by Airtel Mobile, who was founded in 1995 by Sunil Bharti Mittal. Next. So the cheapest plan is 1,799 rupees, which does seem like a lot, but if you count it to the daily value, it is 6 cents a day, meaning it's $22.22 a year. Next. And some additional features of this plan do include Apollo 24/7 Circle, get 100 rupees cash back on FastTag, free Hello Tunes, and Wink Music free. So how does this compare to other plans? Next. So for Airtel, next. Yeah, so for daily, it's 19 rupees starting, and 109 rupees for a month, and 17.99 rupees for a year. And the 17.99 does seem a great significant for the 19 rupee plan, which is not that much for daily needs if you just need the plan for a few days. But the 17.99 does fare to be a lot cheaper if you just need the plan for a full year. Also, other competition does include Vodafone Idea, which is India's branch of Vodafone, with monthly plans at 319 rupees and 3,099 rupees for yearly. And Jio, known for the reliable networks, is still pricier than Airtel's plan at 296 rupees for a monthly plan and 2,821 for yearly. Thank you, everyone, for my presentation. This presentation did focus on prepaid plans, and there's also other factors that you should include when purchasing a data plan, as well as price to performance ratios, and also other features that you might find beneficial to you. Thank you, and Jai Swaminarayan.
Next up, we have Gia with the world's best model of sustainable development in India.
Jai Swaminarayan, everyone. My name is Gia, and I'll be talking about the world's best model of sustainable development is in Bharat. Ban on single use of plastic in full country. A study by researchers from the University of California and Santa Barbara and others estimated that the world has produced some 8.3 billion metric tons of plastic from 1950 to 2015. And out of that, 80% is the plastic waste. Of this plastic waste, around 9% has been recycled. The majority of plastic waste has ended up in landfills or in the world's ocean and other water bodies. Scientists have found large amounts of microplastic in intestines of ocean mammals like whales. Not only water pollution, plastic waste also contributes to the soil and air pollution. There is a global agreement on the need to address the plastic problem, and in the 4th United Nations Environment Assembly held in 2019, India had piloted a resolution addressing single-use plastic pollution. India banned the following use plastic items: plastic sticks for balloons, plastic flags, candy sticks, ice cream sticks, thermocol for decoration, plastic plates, cup, glasses, cutlery such as forks, spoons, knives, straws, and trays, and plastic carry bags. The biggest challenge of single-use plastic ban is that there are not many affordable alternatives. For example, a packet of plastic straws costs around rupees 18. The same amount of paper straws costs around 40 to 30 rupees. This will make the products more expensive. To make single-use plastic ban more successful, it's very important that good and affordable alternatives exist. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Hind.
Next up, we have Charmi with the solar leader of the world with headquarters in Gurugram.
Jai Swaminarayan. Hello, I am Charmi, and my topic is solar leader of the world with headquarters in Gurugram. So before getting deep into the information, we need to know how does this work. As we open our drapes or curtains, In the winter, they allow the sun's warmth to help heat our homes. Solar energy technology takes advantage of this general idea to harness the sun's heat and intensing into usable energy. Who exactly is solar leader? And what do you mean by this topic? Gurugram is located in the city of Indian state of Haryana, Punjab. It's named after the term called Guru Dronacharya. Dr. Ajay Mathur, CEO of International Solar Alliance, also holds the office of the Director General presently. This was founded in Paris, France, and the purpose to do this activity is to endorse the energy, sustainable environment, public transport, and the climate. Which country made International Solar Alliance? Marrakesh, Morocco in November 2016. And so, as 102 countries have joined. What are advantages of solar energy? Solar energy is clean and renewable resource. Their system is fairly easy to install and require very little maintenance as they are handled by your solar provider. What are disadvantages of solar energy? The cost can be expensive depending on the system you get. Solar power can't be harnessed for later use or during bad weather. That means you still need the ability to use power from your existing utility. And that's it. Jai Hind, thank you.
Up next, we have Nitya with the Agni missile.
જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. મારું નામ નિત્યા છે અને આજે હું પ્રેઝન્ટ કરીશ the Agni 5 missile. The Agni 5 missile is a family of medium to intercontinental range ballistic missiles developed by India. It got its name from one of the 5 elements of nature: earth, which is Bhumi; water, which is Jal; fire, which is Agni; air, which is Pavan; and sky, which is Akash. Agni missiles are long-range nuclear weapons capable surface-to-surface ballistic missiles. The Agni family consists of a total of 5 operational missiles and 2 under development missiles. The chart on the slide shows all the ranges of the missiles. So if we see, it shows the ranges of Agni 1 to 5, and it also shows the ranges of Agni P, which is under development, and Agni 6, which is under development. Agni 5 being tested from Dr. P.A.P. Abdul Kalam Island, earlier known as Wheeler Island, on July 3rd, 2018. Agni 5 is a solid-fueled intercontinental ballistic missile developed by Defense Research and Development Organization of India. It will greatly expand India's research to strike targets more than 7,000 kilometers away. So in this picture, it shows the Agni 5 missile being showcased in the parade of the Republic Day. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.
Next up, we have Disha with India space satellites.
My name is Disha Patel and my topic is Indian space satellites. ISRO is the National Space Agency for India and it operates under the Department of Space, which is overseen by the Prime Minister of India. It was formed on August 15th, 1969. The location is in Bangalore, formerly Bangalore, India. There are also 3 primary spaceports in Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Kulsekharpatam. ISRO was created by Vikram Sarabhai. Vikram was an Indian physicist and astronomer who initiated space research. He was born on August 12, 1919, and passed away on December 30th, 1971. ISRO's biggest accomplishment was when they launched the Chandrayaan-1 in 2008. The rocket struck the South Pole and control made India the 4th country to place its flag on the moon. The Chandrayaan was also the first rocket to discover water on the moon.
A future plan for Israel is the Ghanshyam mission. In this mission, Israel began a series of test flights for Indian maiden human spaceflight from February 2023. The Ghanshyam will be the basis of the Indian human spaceflight program. This spacecraft will also be able to hold 3 people and use new advanced technology. Jai Swaminarayan.
And last but not least, we have Dia with Digital India.
Jai Swaminarayan, everyone. My name is Dia, and I will be presenting the achievement of Digital India. Digital India is a campaign that was launched by the government of India. It was created in order to ensure that the government services are made available to citizens through an organized digital platform. It improves online infrastructure and increases internet connectivity and makes the country digitally empowered in the field of technology. It was founded on July 1st, 2015 by Arvind Gupta and launched by the Prime Minister of India, Shree Modi in Delhi. Abhishek Singh is the CEO of the Digital India Plan, and it includes the UPI payment system, electronic rupee, RuPay card, and document in the mobile. Digital currency. Digital currency is any currency that's available exclusively in electronic form. Electronic versions of currency already predominate most countries' financial systems. The digital rupee is a digital version of the Indian rupee. It was proposed in July 2017 and was launched on December 1st, 2022 in Mumbai, New Delhi, Bengaluru, and Bhubaneswar. It is within a closed user group comprising of participating customers and merchants. Nirmala Sitharaman, who is a part of the Reserve Bank of India, presented the idea. At present, you cannot use the e-rupee to invest, but you can use it for trust, safety, and settlement. It will be used to settle secondary market transaction in government securities. It will also help transaction and prevent the need for settlement guarantee infrastructure or for collateral to mitigate settlement risk. UPI payment system. The Unified Payments Interface, UPI, is an instant real-time payment system developed by the National Payments Corporation of India and launched April 11, 2016. NPCI is working on a real-time feature that will reduce the 24 hours time period taken by banks to unblock funds over time or add a transaction decline for 30 seconds. The service was officially launched on 20th September 2022. The interface facilitates interbank peer-to-peer and person-to-merchant transactions. It is used on mobile devices to instantly transfer funds between 2 bank accounts. RuPay card. RuPay is an Indian multinational financial services and payment service system conceived and launched by the National Payments Corporation of India and Singapore on March 22nd, 2012. It was created to fulfill the Reserve Bank of India's vision of establishing a domestic, open, and multilateral system of payments. RuPay cardholders can use the service for ATM withdrawals, online transaction, and card payments. RuPay cards have a comparatively lower processing time in comparison to Visa and MasterCard. Document in the mobile. Document in the mobile means that you can have access to all your documents regarding payments, essays, plans, etc., all on your mobile devices. One example includes DigiLocker, an Indian online service provided by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology that was launched in December of 2015. Platform for insurance and verification of documents and certificates in a digital way, thus eliminating the use of physical documents. Another example is SlideShare, which is a website that allows you to post content such as PDFs, PowerPoint slides, videos, and others as a presentation. It is the most popular presenting sharing website in the entire world, and it is founded by Rashmi Sinha, and it was also launched on October 4th, 2006. Thank you, and Jai Swaminarayan.
How'd you guys enjoy? આ બધું મને પણ નથી ખબર, right? I mean, I don't know, you guys might know more than me, but it's so much stuff that we don't know how great India has progressed since we got our independence. So thank you for this topic. Yamini obviously gives us something to work on every year. Yes. But Yamini gave us this topic a couple years ago. Due to COVID, we couldn't present. So now, finally, we got the chance, and all our kids did their own research, the older kids. I hope you guys learned a lot from this. Yeah? We're very proud Indians. All right. The whole program was put together by Nishi. She did a really good job going, studying, keeping up with all this, everybody turning in their PowerPoint late, last minute today. And she's being so patient with us. And, it's not easy going through this whole thing. So thank you, Nishi. Always, it takes a team to make this type of event come alive, guys. And we have the best team at Parsippany Mandir. What do we say? We are so good with each other, and I just pray to Bhagwan that keep giving us the strength to keep doing this over and over again. The decorations, guys, it's not one day thing. They have to come during the weekdays or whatever. And it's always up here, right? We don't know the work that goes behind it. So thank you, a big thank you to decoration team. And Ravi and Hitesh Bhai, and they're all part of the team because, we always bother them. That, hey, can you be here? Whether they like it or not, they have to. So thank you, Ravi. Obviously, the kitchen team, guys, can't thank them enough. Every week, they give us amazing food. But today, they knew all the kids were presenting, so what did they do? They made extra meal just before the presentation, so all the kids were fed and not starving. So thank you, a big thank you to kitchen team. It takes a lot of work, and you guys do it effortlessly. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Making the show come alive, working with the little kids, I love it. But there's so many parents who have to bring them on time, and we're getting so well at it. But that time sir ave aayi jai che. Even somebody, if anyone who joins at last minute the dance, they take the responsibility to learn it. So it's really good. Like when I say we have a good team, we really do have a good team, and everybody's working together in that. So thank you for all the parents, right, for bringing your little ones here. You can take all of them home. Your mom may not want it, but. So, all the dads some of the dads who drive your kids, but it's mostly moms. Thank you, Rani, for always supporting my, ideas I keep bombarding you with. And, oh, she's there. Hi. Thank you, Bijal Auntie, everybody. Yeah. Like we said, it's all of us. Special thanks to these young adults who supported us today. Bharat Mata, Pooja, thank you so much. Coming back from college. Not any question, nothing. Pooja, I need you for this. Okay, okay, time, okay. I mean, it's amazing, right? Thank you for your support. The judges, you can come on up here if you're done. Shivam, we all know Shivam. We all know Krupa and Chintal. Most of us know Chintal. Thank you guys for taking the time out and coming here, judging these kids. It's not easy judging, was it? No, not at all. Here.
A lot of great performances from all the kids. It was really nice seeing everyone. Learned a lot from these performances, a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, all of the performances were really nice, and it was very hard for us to decide.
So we'll have our judges just hand out the prizes. I'll be explaining the categories and everyone who won in those categories. And then the judges will just pass these out. Just hold it. Okay, so we will be presenting 2 prizes per category, and I'll explain everything. So 1 winner for the younger group and 1 winner for the older group in each of the 4 categories for a total of 8 prizes. The participants who won this year will be getting gift cards. Okay, so the first category that our judges judged in was the presentation, appeal and info, and basically this category was graded based on presentations that were both visually appealing and informative.
So for presentation, we have Abhi and Vishwa.
Yeah. Woo! You guys can come up. I was going to do at the end.
Thank you.
Okay. The next category was the creativity category. It was judged based on how the characters were depicted through their costumes, and for the older kids, how the idea, invention, achievement, how that was shown throughout the presentation, whether it be through the costume or the presentation itself. And any display of creativity also contributed to this category. And so she'll be announcing the winners.
For creativity, we have Manav. And Yug.
Okay. Guys, come here. Okay. So the third category was the stage presence and captivity. This was based on presentations that captured the attention of the audience throughout and mentioned facts in a way that was interesting to listen to. This included good acting, as well as those kids who connected with the audience, just captured their attention and inspired the audience the most. These 2 kids definitely had that charm that drew in the attention of everyone.
So for stage presence, we have Anya. And Dia.
Okay, and our last category is confidence. So this category was graded based on the confidence with the use of proper eye contact, tone, volume, pronunciation, facial expressions, hand gestures, body composure, and just their general presence.
For confidence, we have Arjun. And we have Parthi. Both of you.
We also just want to give everyone a certificate for participating and giving their time tonight and for just putting on an amazing show with all their presentations, costumes, ideas, and just really giving it their 100%. So first, Disha, when I say your name, can you just come up and get your certificate? Yeah, and you can stand here, right? Yeah. Nitya, Charmi, Gia? Any Gia? Abhi? Nidhi? Kaya? Shalin? Radhika? Ravi? Prisha? Richa? They didn't come. Okay. Yug? Sia? Woo. Prisha? Shah. Yeah. Devik? Vishwa? Sanat? Sankalp? Hetvi? Parthi? Niyam? Oh. Anya? Woo. Rindan? Ridan? Suhani? Devani? Keshav? Arjun? Vedant? Manav? Jia? Dylan? And Dia. Okay. Okay, let's give a round of applause to all our participants.
Thank you, everyone. Thank for everyone coming and giving your full attention to these kids. And thank you, Abhi, for taking all the pictures. Thank you. Thank you, Abhi. And thank you, Govind Bhai, for singing that beautiful song for us. Thank you so much. It was awesome. I'm going to give Vivek, he's going to give us a few minutes. He wanted to give a little addition talk to this program that we did.
Jai Swaminarayan to everybody. I'm just trying to give thanks to Uncle. The song that he gave, "Ae Mere Watan Ke Logo." I don't think that most of the kids understood that song? Did you? Anybody understood that song? All the kids? No? "Ae mere watan ke logo." So that was dedicated to all the army men who died in the battlefield, saving our country, right? Now what becomes our duty? Just imagine, right? It becomes very easy to say somebody died for our country, the army men, they are getting paid and all those things. Just imagine there will be very less people here whose family members are serving in the army. Just imagine, let's say, person from your family, he goes to the battlefield, saving your country, and he dies over there. The feeling that you get, that was the one which was there in this song. So we all need to be very much thankful to all those army men, not just from Bharat, no, from here also. The people who are trying to help us in all kind of battlefields, right? It becomes very difficult. Like not many people send their kids for the army for the sake. Now what is our duty? What do we do for that? We are here sitting doing our own jobs. What can we do so that our men, our army people in Bharat do not die just like that? Anybody can say anything? The people die because of different reasons. One of them is the opposition or the other parties, the other countries, they become very strong, right? So they have the money which they pay to buy the bullets which are hitting our soldiers. What can we do? We need to stop buying the things from them so that less money goes to them, those bad peoples. One of the same things comes, and similarly, what is our dharma? Hindu dharma, right? We are all Sanatan Hindu Sanatanis. Anybody who is doing harm to that dharma should be out of our list. We should be very mindful. That's what we can do. We are not supposed to get any rifle and start killing the people like the enemies I'm talking about, right? But what we can do is, like, our wallet power is bigger. So just stop trying to buy the things from the, like, I'll just say, like the Chinese market kind of things, where you start getting, they get the money to buy the bullets which are hitting our people. Similarly, same thing goes within India also. We have some enemies within India. Those are called Jaichans. Jaichand was a very bad person who helped to let the first Mughal army came to Bharat, and he killed within India. And they are working in different departments. One of that department which goes directly into our mind is the movies. Many of us go to different movie theaters, right? And in most of the movies, especially in the Bollywood, we see they always try to show that our sons, our Bhagwan, our mandirs, they are a place where all kind of corruption, all kind of bad things happens. And they keep getting the money because we go to the theaters and we start paying them. We keep paying them, right? And they are encouraged to make more kind of that movies. What is our duty? We can at least not look at movies, right? Very easy. That is the only appeal. Just do that much and you will see a very large difference. You will see the leaders like Modi ji, like Yogi ji coming into power, and they will do the good things. But you need to support them by boycotting all those products which are not helping Bharat, by boycotting those kind of movies which are against Bharat. Okay. The recent movie, which is the recent movie which is talking completely against the Hinduism? Pathan. Okay. It is completely against Bharat, against Indian armies. Very simple, I'll just give you a gist of that. It talks about ISI agent of Pakistan helping Bharat, and our own person who is a Hindu, who is a gallantry award winner, he is doing bad things for Bharat. So they are just showing the opposite things. That somebody, the enemy is helping us and our people are bad people. So they are trying to make you fight against each other. So just try to boycott all those kind of things. That's it. Jai Swaminarayan.
Thank you, Vivek.
આજે 26મી જાન્યુઆરીના અનુસંધાનમાં બાળકો દ્વારા જે અહીં પ્રોગ્રામ યોજાયો અને આપણે બધાએ પ્રોત્સાહન આપ્યું. થોડું મોડું થઈ ગયું છે એટલે આપણે ઝડપથી ફટાફટ જાહેરાતો પણ લઈ લઈએ. વાર્ષિક સભાના યજમાન શ્રીઓ અહીં આવીને પ્રસાદી ગ્રહણ કરશે. પ્રહલાદભાઈ વી પટેલ, પ્રેમચંદભાઈ પાટડિયા, દીપકભાઈ એસ પટેલ, દર્પેશ કે પટેલ, સુધીર પ્રહલાદભાઈ પટેલ, ડૉક્ટર સંજય નાવડિયા. આજની સભાના સ્પોન્સર છે અશોકભાઈ અને નીલાબેન અમીન, રાજેન્દ્ર શાહ, વિવેક દુબે, પ્રમોદ પટેલ, પુનિતા પટેલ. આ તમામ આજના સભાના સ્પોન્સરોને ધન્યવાદ અને આપણે તાળીથી એમને વધાવીએ. જય સ્વામિનારાયણ. સાથે સાથે આજે બર્થડે ક્લબના મેમ્બરો છે નિયમ પટેલ, નિશી પટેલ, અંકિત પટેલ અને પ્રશાંત પટેલ. તો ઝડપથી આ બધા કેકની આજુબાજુ આવી જાય અને ઝડપથી આપણે આપણો કાર્યક્રમ પૂરો કરી શકીએ. ઝડપથી નિયમ પટેલ, નિશી પટેલ, અંકિત પટેલ, પ્રશાંત પટેલ. ઝડપથી એન્ડ સ્ટાર્ટ. હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ નિયમ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ નિશી, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ. અગેન હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ અંકિત, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ પ્રશાંત, હેપી બર્થડે ટુ યુ. હેપી બર્થડે એવરીબડી. સાથે સાથે અન્ય જાહેરાતો. 18મી ફેબ્રુઆરીના દિવસે મહાશિવરાત્રિ પૂજન છે.